These sweet heat barbecue chips are making me real happy right now. Calories and cholesterol, baby. What's up, Gordon? How you doing, brother?
So I was over here with Jeff Cole, your sheetrock
Oh, right,
guy.
right, okay.
Okay, I haven't been over since. I mean, so since then, the sheetrock's here, the hardwoods are down.
Most important thing is we got the rough inspections going down. Plumbing is done, the electrical is being done.
Well, I came over here one day and the rough plumbing was in, and 2 days later I said, well, let me go over here and see if there's anything else done. Then the rough electrical was done. I'm thinking, man, how fast?
It really does move pretty quick, doesn't it?
Like ants.
Yeah. Sometimes
I mean,
think
y'all
it moves
like
slow.
ants, man.
Sometimes I think it moves slow. I'm here with my buddy Gordon Morton. He actually is the owner of this house. He owns quite a few rentals. Gordon asked if I wanted to help rehab this house, and that's what we did, right?
Yes, you did.
So we got on it maybe, I think about a month ago.
A month ago.
Yeah.
It started out kind of slow, and then it was like a snowball going downhill. It got bigger and bigger and bigger, and
love it,
faster
man.
and faster. It's like, wow.
That's what we do, brother.
Yeah.
This was a house that he had renters in, and they had a fire.
They had a fire. They sure did.
It started maybe in the, I don't know where, but the heat and air or something.
Heating and air. I believe a filter got sucked into the blower motor and caused a short, and one thing led to another. You got a fire.
Tell me, what got you in real estate?
It was in the blood, actually. My mom was a broker back in the 70s, and never gave it much thought, but until I was about 40 years old. In the first dot-com bubble, where I was heavily invested in stocks and the stock market blew up, a lot of my net worth just kind of vanished, and all my friends that own real estate, they didn't even know anything had happened.
Right.
You know, so I said, well, okay, well, there's something there. You know, if you keep them and hold on to them, unlike stocks, you can borrow money against a house.
Right.
You can't borrow money against a stock. You know,
True.
you go to the bank and they laugh at you. They say, you know, you got anything else? You got any real estate? So from that point on, starting at about, about 25 years ago, I just started buying and just keeping them, and it's worked for me.
So how do you think everything's going here? Pretty good?
I love it.
Let's peek around real quick.
I love it. It's awesome.
So we came in here and reframed a lot of this flooring, right?
Right.
I
Well, you
haven't looked under
reframed
there.
all of it.
Okay, good.
I mean, the subfloor.
So
up,
anything that's pretty much charred, we got rid of.
you got rid of, and I don't smell anything. Either.
I got a whiff a little bit, but once everything's
bad.
primed, it'll stop.
Yeah. When I bought this house, one of the few things that I didn't do is we renovated that part of the bathroom, but we didn't renovate the shower.
Okay.
You know, it had what I call a bomb bunker shower.
Right.
You know, it's got about 4 inches of
Right,
concrete
yes.
all around.
Yeah.
If anything ever happens, just go get in the shower. You know.
Right.
That nothing's going to happen to it. So you've made the shower twice as big,
Yeah,
which
that's
is going to be
awesome.
nice. Yeah.
I haven't been here either, so I'm learning things too. But
Okay.
you know, we came here and laid it out with Noah initially, but
No, I didn't tell them any of this.
Yeah.
That was
no, it's good.
so
Exactly how we
far.
wanted it.
When I told you to do it the way you would do it, you're doing exactly what I would.
We got a little bit of experience of this. I like the way we kept the wood window sash kits,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it, you know, it
Right, you
has a
probably-
feeling of new windows because
You probably save some money doing
absolutely
that.
save you some money.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
All hardwoods, you know, Homewood, we're always big on hardwoods, because that's what the buyers expect.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
What is your biggest challenge every day in your real estate business?
Whew, man, the biggest challenge. Well, when you have rentals, every rental you have is a headache.
Okay.
You know, I mean, this particular house right here, the tenants actually were the ones that caused the fire. The breaker tripped on this house, and they flipped the breaker and it tripped again. They flipped the breaker and it tripped again. They kept flipping it until it held. And obviously there was a short in the circuit, and the circuit breaker was doing what it's supposed to do. So basically, according to the fire marshal, the tenants burned the house down.
Right.
So that's the biggest thing I've got is, dealing with the tenants. Most of them are really good. these people were really good. They were an elderly couple. Nothing happened to them, thank goodness.
Yeah.
And but that's the challenge.
How do you make those challenges less challenging?
I'm not kidding you. I made a career out of people not knowing who I am.
Right.
Okay, so I don't employ a lot of people. The majority of what we do, I'll sub it out. I have a maintenance manager, and I have 2 property managers. I got one in Tuscaloosa, and you know, if it's outside of what we do, we just sub it out.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a simple operation. I had a company.
Simple is good though, right?
Well, I had a company and we sold it. We had 250 employees, and my goal was to develop a company that had no employees. You know, which is almost impossible to do. You have to eventually leverage labor into, you know, when that's how you actually make money, is leveraging labor. So, but simple.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way I do it. You know, that's the reason I called you, because you're the one that's you've got the.
I got the manpower.
You got the manpower.
I love it. I love it. Okay, we're putting the furnace and the water heater in here.
Oh, awesome, man!
Yeah.
That's great.
To open up this, because
this is
not
where
a
the
lot of
fire
space,
was right
but
here.
at least it's a little bit of space.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
what would you call this right here? We're just
it's just going to be,
like
you know,
a small den.
It'll be a
office,
finished area, office, a playroom, something that you can at least put something down.
Yeah. Okay.
But
that's good.
I called Brent.
Yeah.
And you know, I value Brent's opinion. I really do. He's smart, and he works with a lot of buyers and homeowners in Homewood. And he said that he thought having a 1-car garage would be more important than having more space down here.
Yeah.
So, and you know, I was trying to figure out how to make the front of this house look right if we close that in. And this brick is a brick that's going to be really hard to match. So
yeah,
we just went with it. I think it'll be okay.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, you hadn't heard a peep out of me. I mean, I told you do it the way you do it. That's the way you do it. A
lot of times you just have to kind of look at the pros and cons, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like this being opened up, don't you?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, it's short, man.
I mean, when I initially renovated this house, I mean, we just didn't have the ability to do LVLs.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
That was a dining area over there, but I never liked that. I mean, see, my idea, if left to my own devices, I probably would have put laundry up there, but at the end of the day, it's probably not a good place to be.
Yeah, I think you're limited on living space already up here, and I just thought having the laundry,
it's already there, so
at the bottom of the stairs, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Refrigerator, I'm gonna try to squeeze it over maybe to about right here.
Yeah.
And then put the range, and then put the sink
so
and the
you're
dishwasher and the big island right here. And we'll probably put the eating kitchen over there.
Yeah.
And then have all of this as living room space.
Much better. The way the house sat and the way the market was, it was probably worth $250,000. You know, I mean, this house will probably sell, you know, for, I don't know, upper 400. So yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking 489 or something like that. The majority of the houses I've got, I always say, well, when I renovated them in the past, I just would take them to a certain point. I wouldn't take them to, okay, this is a finished house and I'm going to sell it. I'd take it about 75% or 70% of the way, you know, and thinking that one day all I have to, if I was going to sell it, I don't have a whole lot to do to go sell it. Okay, this one is already it's the finished product, so it's almost stupid for me to keep it as a rental. You know?
Especially if the market's strong when this house is finished.
Yes, I thought.
And you know, if
it goes bad, I won't have a problem keeping it. But it doesn't make a lot of sense to keep a house like this.
Yeah, I bet we'll have it done by first week of January.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Where you're going. I mean,
as long as I get this heat and air inspector.
If we were doing it, you know, I'd be pulling my hair out at the end of March, and like I said, it's death by 1,000 cuts. You know.
That's his term. What is your other term? And it's so true that real estate is a one thing that you can overpay for, and time will fix it.
That's right. That's right.
Explain that to me.
Okay. Well, in my world, I've seen, and I know you've seen it too. Okay, so it's kind of like stocks. If you try to time the market, you'll invariably screw it up. So I've been buying real estate for 25 years, and the majority of the stuff I bought for rental properties, I overpaid for everything, you know, and you think, well, you know, kind of screwed up here and screwed up there and probably screwed up everywhere. And then the next thing you know, really, it all goes up, and then you say, well, it wasn't such a bad thing after all. I'll give you a good for instance. During a financial meltdown, I guess it was in 2009 or 8, I was turning houses down in Homewood for $65,000. I mean, I wish I bought I bought a bunch between 65 and 100,000.
That's incredible. I mean, it's wild, man.
I mean, I bought one for 65,000 on Hall Avenue and turned 2 others down next to it because it wasn't as nice as the one I bought. I mean, how stupid was that, you know?
Right.
But
who knew?
Who knew?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the point.
That's the point, you know? Time took care of the problem, you know?
I've never regretted buying a house, but I regretted selling a bunch of them.
What I've regretted in real estate really is probably every one I ever sold.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like, I don't know, unlike you got a knack for selling them at the top of the market. I always seem to have a knack for doing the opposite. You know, I mean, it kind of works in reverse.
Right.
You know, so it seemed like it was always easier for me to keep them, you know. But I think I'll probably sell this one because it'll be ready to go. As long as the market's there. If the market's not there, I'll just keep it. Oh man, you're my alter ego. I mean, when I grow up, I hope I'm like you.
Come on, brother. Come on, I'm ready. It is. When I grow up, I want to be like you. So there we go.
Oh my gosh, man.